Back. I don't know what happened with the live earlier. Oh, what is that? Girl, what are you doing, doggy? Does that help with the lightness, the brightness? No. It's okay. Hopefully my face ain't too dark. I hope it's not. If it is, I'm sorry. Hold on. We can fix it. Because I'm going to be in front of the stove for a minute. I just came back. Me and Princess just came back from our walk. I wonder if my husband will want some toast. He might want some toast today. I'm trying to see what I can unplug. Use this big thing there too. Oh shoot, is that the air fryer? That's the air fryer. I don't really want to unplug that. This, right? I'll unplug this for now. Actually, I didn't really have to do that. That could have stayed plugged in, I believe. Let's see. Yeah. That could have stayed plugged in. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get all these cords together so I can set up my whatever this thing is called, a light. And still have some room. Is that better? I hope that's better. I hope I don't need to sit it on the stove facing me. Yeah, I guess I do. That's better. Y'all can see me now, huh? Let me just check the live. My husband be having a hard time. Oh, no worries, don't worry. Okay, I'm just responding to a text message. So, I'm going on here to check the live. I don't know what happened with the other one. I really don't know. I hope that it is there. Okay, so let's see. We live now. Okay, it's working. Yay. So I'm going to use this. Dang, y'all. I'm going to use this phone to actually be able to read comments. I just want to make sure y'all can see me. Okay. I got all the lights on. So, this morning, guys, we are making breakfast. Yay! So, breakfast this morning is going to be ham, eggs, hash browns, and I'll see if he wants some toast. I don't know if he wants toast or not. Trey, we back live. I think it's working. Did you want some toast? So these are the ham steaks that we eat, guys. It's the Bob Evans ham steaks. So we don't normally eat a whole ham steak, like a piece. I normally give him half and me half. Because you see how big they are. They're big. I'm trying to open this. So yeah, I have to check the other live to see how it came out because, yeah. Huh? You want a whole one? I'll give you a whole one if you want one. Huh? Okay. Princess like, I could eat a whole one. What's wrong with y'all? She not getting one. My little doggy's so spoiled, y'all. I'm not prepared at all. I just pretty much just like turn the camera on. He don't gotta work today. Was it something else I was supposed to ask him?
Daddy, stop calling me. I don't know you. Where the camera at?
Right here on the stove. You want to come talk to the people?
Good morning, people. Just getting me something to drink.
You working on a song?
No, not really.
It's a track?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to put some of this in a Ziploc bag.
You do what?
Put some of this in a Ziploc. So, I hope the live from earlier comes out. I don't know what happened, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm all out the camera. I don't know what happened. I am going to go back and investigate. Trust and believe that. That is... That's Coke. If you don't want to keep it in here, I'll drink it.
You want to pay me for it?
No.
Why she think she don't need to pay for nothing?
I don't. So I put a few of these ham steaks in a Ziploc bag so I can put in the freezer.
Okay.
Girl, you might want to show the people your face. Show the people your face. Ham juices.
What?
I said you might want to show the people your face.
I mean, you see my face, they doing it on my face look like.
So, I know what your face look like too. I'm in front of the stove.
They can see my face. Now, where you going? They don't need to see my face. No, not my face.
There you go, y'all.
There you go. Squatting down.
Because you was squatting down.
I was squatting down to hide.
Well, guess we're going to hide together. All right, so I don't know. How long do it normally take for the live to show up on your page, Trey?
I don't know, sometimes I see when I first go on to sometimes I don't.
Because sometimes... Hey, hi. Anyone who's watching, thank you so much for coming across our live today. We went for a walk, just in case you missed the first live. What'd she say? Okay, cool, no problem. See you at 1. One of them is me. So I got a new friend date. I met this lady on Facebook, right? So I know it sounds weird, but I met this lady, and I had put a post up in this group that I'm a part of, right? So the lady, she commented on it. The post that I put up was, it's like, it's like, okay, we live in Grove City, right? So pretty much they have this group called Grove City Connect. And that's a group on Facebook where if you live in Grove City or whatever, you can use it to get information or ask people, advice about, hey, what's going on in Grove City, or hey, I'm looking for a job in Grove City. Does anybody know? It's just for you to get information from people, right? Or to make friends, whatever you want to do on there, So pretty much I reached out because I have something that I'm trying to do, and I was like, hey, does anybody know how to do this? If there's anyone who can help me or know somebody that can help me, holler at me, right? So this lady comes on there, and she messages me, and she was just like, I really love what you're doing, and any way that I can help, I would love to help you. She doesn't have what I need, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's not someone that has the information that I'm looking for, but she's passionate about what I'm trying to do. So she's like, hey, any way that I can help you, please, just let me know and I'll help you, because I really love what you're doing and I really want to do it too, but I would rather help somebody else do it, you know what I'm saying? So basically that's how we connected. We exchanged phone numbers. We've been talking on the phone for a few days now, and she's a Christian. She loves Jesus. She likes to pray. She invited me to her church, me and my husband to her church, and we just decided that we would link up today and, go out. I feel really good about this lady. We done, expressed ourselves to each other, and, she lives here where I live at, and so we're just gonna go to the library and talk, and maybe I can show her some information that I have concerning what I want to do. Maybe she can help me fill out some forms or whatever, so I'm excited to make new friends or new acquaintances, but I don't know. I really like this lady. It seems like we hit it off right away. She likes me, it's just, I don't know, y'all. I feel really good about her. So we're just gonna meet up, and I guess I'll let y'all know how it goes. So, but yeah, if you missed the live, I'm sorry, I know I keep picking up my phone, but I want to check to see if that live is posted so I can know if I need to say a couple things that I was talking about all over again. So I just want to know, is this thing working? Or did my whole live, was it just for nothing? It's not posted yet. It's not posted. Let me go to my lives. Let's see. Is it posted? Nope, I can't click on it, so it's not ready yet. I don't know. I guess sometimes it takes a minute for it to be completely uploaded. So if you watch it live, you get to see it live. But then if you, once the live goes off, it takes a minute for it to actually It takes a minute for it to actually be posted. So yeah. I'm cooking the ham right now. I need to go and cut up. This is Princess's ham. That's her piece. So she gets a little tiny little piece right there. And then me and Trey's big ham steak, we're gonna cut in half and eat it. So yeah, Trey said he wanted some. He said he wanted some toast, so we're gonna eat some toast too. So it's ham, eggs, hash browns, and toast. That's what we eat for breakfast today. But y'all, let me talk to y'all about this content creation. Okay, it is tough out here. I don't want it like brown, but I just want to, cook it a little bit. I'm rinsing the skillet out so I can prepare it to make the eggs. Turn this off. Plug this deep fryer in because I'm gonna. It goes faster in the deep fryer when you make your your Lord, your hash browns. Okay, so content creation. Oh Lord, I don't ever know what they do with the. So y'all, content creation is tough. Just trying to get subscribers and get your watch hours and stuff like that. And I know people say you shouldn't really be too concerned about that. But I'd be lying if I just said, oh, that doesn't matter. No, I actually want to make something out of this. And it's tough when you're trying to do something and it's like you're trying to figure out how you're supposed to do it. That stuff is tough. So I'm cutting up some onions and bell peppers because Trey likes onions and bell peppers in his eggs. So I'll be having to make our eggs separate because I don't eat onions and bell peppers. So I make his eggs the way he likes them. And I make my eggs the way I like them. And when he cooks, he does the same thing for me. He'll make my eggs the way I like them, and he'll make his eggs the way he likes them. Or sometimes he'll just sacrifice and be like, oh, you could just make all the eggs together. Don't worry about doing me no separate special eggs. So that's very kind of him. But sometimes I don't want him to have to go without what he likes. So just go ahead and do it. Ooh, my ear itching. So now I cut up the onion. Now I'm just getting ready to take this piece of bell pepper out and cut it up for him. I wish I could angle this phone differently. But I can just move it over, can't I? Yes, of course I can. Okay, so now you guys can see me. But yeah, we're at 979 subscribers. And I'm so happy, so grateful, so thankful for that. But let me tell you, if you're a content creator, you really have to figure out what it is that people want to see from you. Because at first, when I first started doing content creation, I thought that, I could just get on there and do what I see other people do. Like a lot of people that I like to watch, I see them just living their lives and blogging their lives and just blogging stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't know that they had to actually get to a place where their viewers actually cared. You can't just come into this thing like, oh, I'm just going to blog, do whatever I want to do, show my life, and think that people are going to care. Like, I had to learn the hard way that people actually just don't care about you if they don't know you. If you don't have anything that they're interested in, like, people are just not interested in naturally what you got going on in your life unless you got something interesting going on, like, you know. But for me, I was just coming on just blogging. Oh, I'm cooking breakfast today, kind of like how I'm doing now, but I'm trying to have meaningful conversations, something that people might want to hear about. So we're talking about content creation, right? And somebody who, like, after this video, if I go and title it and say, you know, say I put something like my journey with becoming a content creator, you know, somebody might be like, oh yeah, shoot, I want to do content creation too, so let me see what she have to say. You know what I'm saying? You have to have something that people might be interested in, and they might be interested, they might not, you know. So that's how it works. So for the first year or so that I was on this platform, I would just blog. Oh, me and Princess taking a walk today, or you know, now some stuff that I did post, it was some really good content, but for some reason the algorithm didn't pick it up, and I think it's because I didn't have a niche. Like, it's important for you to have a niche, meaning it's got to be something that your channel is about. Like, what is your channel about? Are you doing shopping blogs? Are you doing clothing blogs? Are you doing makeup tutorials? Like, you got to have something that your page is about in order for the algorithm to pick up your channel, so that the algorithm knows what group of people to send your videos out to, right? So I didn't know this stuff when I first came in. I'm just like, shoot. First of all, when I made my YouTube channel in the early 2000s, right? I didn't know anything. I didn't know nothing about, you know. I don't think it probably started off with you getting paid on YouTube. I don't know how all that started, but eventually that came up, and I didn't know about it. So I just thought I had my YouTube channel just so that I could, you know, post things on there if I want to, or watch other YouTube stuff on YouTube. I didn't really know what all YouTube had to offer. So for years, I just had a YouTube channel, and yeah, I posted my music on there, but that was just because I wanted people to see it. I didn't think, you know, hey, there, you can actually do something here with this platform. You know, I'm looking at it like Facebook, how at first Facebook was just a place for you to, you know, connect with people, and that was it. But now on Facebook, you can get paid for your videos, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, all kind of stuff. You can create a job out of it. So pretty much with this YouTube channel, I didn't know anything about that until I started to get serious, until I made this page right here, which used to be called I Married My Best Friend. And at first, you know, I'm thinking I'm just going to blog things, you know, about me being married. This is how my married life is going, you know, me and my husband, whatever. Sometimes he would come on and do certain things. But then it's like it didn't hit. Like, I got to like 200 and we got to 200 and something followers, maybe subscribers, but it wasn't really doing anything. So then I said, well, you know, we can talk about being visually impaired. Once I found out about the whole thing with having a niche, like, you have to have something for your people to look forward to, not just to have a page and then people just come on there and it's just like, oh, what are they talking about today? We haven't gotten to that stage where people are interested in us as people. You know what I'm saying? Right now, people are interested in us as, Hey, what information do you have? We don't have a following of, or like a fan base or, nothing like that. So we have to figure out what we can do, what we can post that people would be interested in and that would make them want to click on our videos. And that's pretty hard, especially if something that you're doing, a lot of people are doing, and they might be doing it differently, and you got to figure out how to do it to make you stand out. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen other channels who are, blind content creators, and they do their thing and we're doing our thing, and they've got thousands of subscribers. You know what I'm saying? And we're trying to figure out, well, how do we get there? How do we get to where people are interested in watching our videos? So I learned that originality is the best. Like if we're just original and do what we know to do, that's the best way. But at the same time, you still have to be able to grab people's attention. So you find something that you're good at, something that you can kind of make a career out of. Not something that you just do for 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 days and then you're just, stuck with no content. So we did that. It's like, okay, well, I know I can talk about being visually impaired. I've been visually impaired my whole life. I've had low vision my whole life. So I have a whole life to share. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, let's start blogging about our lives being visually impaired. So that's where we started. That's where we're at now. So the first video that we did that went kind of viral, it was us packing up, getting ready to go to the NFB state convention. So on that video, we were pretty much just sharing our history of being visually impaired, how we became visually impaired, what happened, and all that stuff, and how our life is. And people loved it. We were packing our clothes up and, talking, sharing our story. So we did have a lot of people who were interested in that, and they liked the video. So what do I do with that fork? So that got us a lot. So it's like, okay, well, that did good. So, okay, maybe that's what we're supposed to talk about. We're supposed to talk about being legally blind and talk about our story. So that's what we started doing. And so while we were at the NFB convention, I would blog and do videos and post them, and so people can see what it's like being at the state convention and whatever. So that went well, and then we just kept going. But then eventually the momentum started slowing down. So we normally sit and I'll come up with some things like, oh, I got a video idea. Let's talk about this. Like if you saw our last video, we were talking about what it's like, what it benefits to have a blind person around as a sighted person. So we started talking about, things that blind people, can do that a sighted person may have more trouble doing. So we shared some things, some experiences that we had, and some experiences that other blind people have told us that they've had. And so we did a video about that. We do videos about, just certain things that we've gone through as visually impaired and blind people. We've done educational videos to help sighted people know how to communicate and do things with and for blind people. Like, yeah, that Trey's eggs are whipped up, and I put his onions and bell peppers in there. But so yeah, I think it's a really good thing. I know other channels that do the same thing, and I researched and looked at their platforms to see how well their videos did, and their videos did pretty well. So I'm like, well, this is something that I know too. So hey, let's do this, And I pretty much do all the planning and all the, hey, let's do this video. I came up with this, and then I do the, posting and type in the titles and the description and all that. I do everything. And my husband, sometimes if I need him to edit something or put some music behind something, he knows how to do that. So he'll do that. But yeah, pretty much, y'all, I'll be doing this whole platform. But I'm happy when my husband gets involved, because my husband is totally blind, right? And a lot of people understand somebody being totally blind a lot better than they can understand somebody being partially blind. So they more so look to him. Like, oh yeah, Trey, Whereas me being partially blind, they look at me as sighted. So it's like, oh, she ain't doing nothing. I mean, I don't know. That's just my opinion. But it's more impressive when you see a totally blind person come on and have something to talk about versus somebody that's partially sighted. Even though me and my husband, we go through the same things. We go through the same issues. The only difference is I can see a little bit. But just like him, I have to feel around to find stuff too sometimes. Just like him, I have to, use my other senses to do things too as well. So, but people understand somebody that can't see versus somebody who can kind of see but can't see at the same time. So yeah, it is what it is. So but yeah, we do enjoy doing this because it's educational for sighted people, and it also helps to encourage blind people, if they're in a situation where they're not as I don't want to say advanced, but as secure with themselves, or secure even in spite of them being legally blind. I'm like, what's that squeaking? I guess it's the deep fryer making noise. It's squeaking. Why? I don't know. I think it's the timer on there that's making that noise. But yeah, I guess I'll get these things ready because it should be heating up in a minute. So, it's tough being partially sighted too, because people don't know how to handle that. They don't know. They don't understand. So we got these hash brown patties. And I normally just put them and sprinkle some seasoning on there. I don't really know what Michael's eating. He just told me he don't have to go to work, so I don't know if I need to. I don't know, because sometimes I make him food just thinking, okay, I'm cooking for us, so let me cook enough for Michael too, and then he don't end up eating it and it goes to waste. And he's still sleeping, so I don't even want to bother him. So when he wakes up, he'll figure out what he want to eat. Little doggy loggy. Princess sitting in the living room trying to see what's going on. Hi, little moo moo. If you're a dog parent or a pet parent, how many nicknames do you have for your dog? Like Princess, her name is Princess. I call her Toot, Toopy, Moo Moo. I just started calling her Moo Moo maybe a couple months ago. I don't even know. I don't know where it comes from. It just comes from somewhere, and then I'm just calling her stuff, And what else do I call her? Doggy Loggy. I don't know. I just be calling her everything, man. She just be answering to it like, I know you're talking to me. So So I like to season my patties with onion powder, garlic powder, seasoning salt and pepper. So that's what I'm putting on there today. Ooh, I just dropped something. Okay, I don't need that. That's new. Just keep the ones that are open. So, yeah, we got all of our seasonings. I already got the pepper out. Let me make sure this is not two of the same. Okay, it's not. So, but yeah, it's tough out here, guys, because let me tell you, even our engagement has went down. Like, we don't really get comments. We don't get people to comment on our posts anymore. Like, recently, over the past month, it just seems like people are not engaging with us anymore. And I don't know why, because one thing I can tell you, if you are somebody that is kind of thriving or getting to the point where people are engaging in your posts, the way to keep that going is to continue to, respond to them. Respond to your, to people who comment on your videos. I've been doing that, but for some reason, our engagement and our views have kind of went down. I don't know why. So it's just the life of being a content creator. I'm not going to sit here and just tell you, oh, yes, it is so easy. Everything is so great. No, it's not. It's hard. It's tough. It's hard to figure out where you fit in on these YouTube streets. Some people say just post. Just keep on posting. But a lot of times that doesn't help for some people, because pretty much you don't want to keep posting back to back, because you want to give the algorithm enough time to get your video that you just posted out. And then if you go back an hour later and then post another video, it's like, you giving the algorithm too much to work with. So I say it's okay to post a couple videos a day. It just depends on what works for you, because sometimes if you just got a popular niche and you always got people looking forward to your videos because of what your page is about, then go ahead, do your post it. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like with my niche, talking about being visually impaired, it's not as popular as somebody who does shopping blogs or makeup tutorials or clothing hauls or whatever it is. It's not as popular. So a lot of people are not just looking forward to my videos like that. A lot of people may, people who like us, they may, come on and watch and comment or whatever. But for the most part, the world is just not like, oh, let's see what's going on in the life of a blind person today. You know what I'm saying? It's like I have to figure something out that will get people's attention to want to know what's going on in the life of a visually impaired blind person, So that's where I'm at now. Right now, our engagement has went way down. I don't post as often. I may post like once a week or maybe sometimes twice a week. I know I got to do better with going live, because a lot of times, when you go live, your videos are being shown to everybody. It's not just a specific audience. So when you go live, it's like saying, hey, YouTube, I'm over here. Come check my videos out. Come check my live out. You know what I'm saying? So when you go live, it's for everybody to see. But when you post, it's best to post to a specific audience. Like I put hashtag visually impaired, hashtag legally blind, hashtag blind lifestyle or something. Because with those hashtags, the algorithm knows, okay, this is for blind people. This is for blind people. Let's put this out to all the blind people. And I don't know. I just know that that's what I've been taught along my research. I can't really say that it has 1000% made a big difference. But I'm just trying to do what I'm being taught until I can find another way. Like if I find another way where it's like, hey y'all, I cracked the code, this is what you gotta do trust and believe me, I'm gonna do a video and put it out for other people because it's tough. Being a content creator is hard, and trying to be up and coming is hard. So if anybody can help me, I would greatly appreciate it. And if I can help anybody, I'm here because I know the struggle. And if I didn't came up and I know how to beat the struggle, I'm gonna help the next person coming behind me. And that's the way you should be. And I know some people have classes that you can pay for. Oh, I got this bundle on how to get, monetized on YouTube, whatever. Hey, I'm not mad at you. Do your hustle. Get your hustle on. But for those like me who don't have money to be trying to pay for no bundle package, you better not be over there about to be barking out that window, girl. I'm going to be the one that's like, hey, this is what happened. This is what happened. This is what I did. You know what I'm saying? Not taking nobody else's information. But shoot, hey, I'm putting it out there. I'm going to give it to you. So, that's what's up. Let's see how this is going. It's probably hot enough. So, I'm getting ready to put... Let me show you how to deep fryer. For those who probably have not seen it. That's the deep fryer, guys. And I'm getting ready to take these moving it over here because I'm over here right now. I'm getting ready to take these and you see I got all my seasonings on there. I'm getting ready to just put it in here in the basket. I set my timer. Oh yeah, that's good and hot. Alexa, set timer for 4 minutes.
4 minutes, starting now.
Cause I might get to talking, y'all, and then next thing you know, I'm like, hey, I forgot to take these things out. Well, burnt up food. So while that's going, I'm gonna let that go, and then once that gets done, then I'll go ahead and start making these eggs and the toast. Let me get his toast out and put it in the thing for him. Y'all, I'm so mismatching right now because I just put this shirt on. I gotta get myself ready for the day. After I get done eating. It's the last of our little bread. We got some in the freezer. Do y'all put your bread in the freezer? I kind of grew up like that. Like my foster mom that I grew up with, if we got like a bunch of stuff, like maybe 4 loaves of bread, we would put it in the, put a couple loaves in the freezer until we need them. And they fine. They come out, they unthaw. They don't be soggy or anything like that. They just, be regular. Oh, shoot, I can't put this away. I gotta make my toast. So, yeah, I already got my eggs ready. So, when these come out, all I gotta do is pop them on in the thing. Plop them on in. Put a little bit of butter in there. So yeah, this thing is tough, but I'm trying to give y'all some gems that I was told. Maybe it might be something I'm doing wrong. But if you take these things and you do it right, it'll work. I'm praying it'll work for you. Because I heard from other people, the things I'm telling you is things that I heard from other people who have become successful. So it's got to be something right about what they're saying, right? So another thing too is if you have some editing experience where you can edit your videos and put a thumbnail up there and do all kind of cool little edits within your video, that'll help too. I don't know how to do that stuff, so my videos be kind of plain and lame. They be clear, you know what I'm saying? They're clear and uh the videos be fine. The video quality be good. But I don't know how to edit. And like I said, sometimes my husband will come and put some background music that helps. Or just, do some little cuts, do some little edits, put some little stuff on the screen. You know how they do, and then have a thumbnail. I have been starting to do thumbnails now since I know how to do it. I did learn how to do that, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, the more you know how to edit, the more you know how to put into your video quality, then that's supposed to help your engagement as well. So I'm just throwing a couple things out there to help others that may know how to do the things that I may be struggling with. Like if I had somebody who I could just send my videos to and say, hey, edit this so I can post it, that would be awesome. I wish I had somebody like that, but everything costs money, y'all. Nothing is free in this world. Nothing. Like how me and my husband, we stuck in our house right now. We not able to get out and go nowhere. We're not able to do things. Like if we want to go out, go to like this lady, I just met her, so she's willing to, Alexa, stop. So she's willing to come and get me and take me to the library with her. But other than that, I don't really be getting out like that, y'all. It's tough. So we just stuck in our house because we don't have money to do anything. We don't have money to catch a Uber or to catch a even the transportation for disabled people. We don't have the money to use that. So we just be up in this thing every day. Every day, all day, trying to figure out how to get out. It sounds like we in a trap, doesn't it? Every day, all day, trying to figure out how to get out. Let it go for a few more seconds, because I like mine crunchy. Let me see how the outside looks. Every day, all day, trying to figure out how to get out. Flip it over for a few seconds. Because I do not like my... Huh? So, I'm happy to be getting out today. Getting out. Hallelujah. So, but yeah, as far as content creation, y'all, it takes some work. You got to put in some work. But right now, I'm actually in the process of just trying to figure out what else we can add to the channel to make it more interesting, for us and for others. I think Trey was saying, it just sounds like I'm having a bunch of complaints, but no, I'm trying to put y'all up on game about how this YouTube stuff is. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. It's work you got to put in, and you got to figure out what works and what don't, and that's what it is. But don't get me wrong, I definitely enjoy doing it. But sometimes, the process is tough. It's tough, and that's just the truth. That's just the truth. So, If you get into this thing, you got to be ready. Don't get into it just thinking you're just going to blow up tomorrow because you see other channels that's big. No, they had to grow. They had to go through some things. It took time. It took patience. It took perseverance. It took all of that. So I'm just being real with you. So it's not to discourage nobody. It's to just encourage you, but to make sure that you know that it's not something that's just gonna blow up overnight. Now if that happens for some people, that's wonderful, because it's something that happened. But it just don't happen for everybody. Look at those. That was good, don't it? It's nice and crunchy. So I can turn this off and get ready to make these eggs and toast. So, but if you are watching or you have been watching and you haven't subscribed, I would like to encourage you to please support us. Show us some love. Subscribe. Like. And also comment so that we can engage, get some engagement going on. I miss my people that used to comment all the time. I don't even see them comment no more. I miss them. But I'm very thankful that we do have 979 subscribers. So we're going to get these other 20 so that we can have part of our monetization done. Because, yep, we got to have our 1,000 subscribers and we got to have our 4,000 watch hours. And the 4,000 watch hours is the hardest part. Some people can get 1,000 subscribers pretty quickly. And, yeah, you got to be consistent to get those watch hours, like consistent. Like if I just did lives every day, that probably would help. It would probably help us get there faster. That's why I'm trying to do more lives. So if you can go live, do it. Go live, y'all. Go live for the people. All right. Trey's eggs are in there. But yeah, I know of some other visually impaired bloggers out there. And they doing pretty good. So I subscribe to everybody that I've come across that's doing their thing as a blind content creator. I think it's pretty cool. We got to support each other. And so I try to show my love and support. I'll click on their video, see what they talking about. So, yep. That's all right. Put his toast out. So I hope everybody else is having a good day. Even though I'm talking to y'all about these, struggles, and even in my struggles, I'm trying to, help y'all to learn so that when you go through certain things, you kind of know, like, okay, this is what Cyntina was talking about, or this is, this is how she said to do this or that, It's a method. I'm not just trying to come over here and be like, oh, this is hard, this is tough, even though it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because another thing about being a content creator is you being real and authentic. You're not always going to come on here feeling great and everything is sunshine and rainbows. It's okay to share when you're struggling, when something's going on. It's okay. Now, if that's all I did was got on here and just complained every video, then that's different. But if I'm having a tough day or if I'm having a struggle, it's okay for me to come on and say something to my subscribers. Because that's a part of being real. If I'm on here every day smiling like, oh, every day is the best day in the world, then I'm being fake. And the thing that people like about you is you being authentic and being real. That is something that plays a big part in your journey. So if you feel like you have to get on one day and express yourself to your subscribers with whatever you're going through, ain't nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. You having a bad day and, you know, you might need some encouragement from somebody. Go ahead and express it to your subscribers. Every video that I watch is not always good and great and happy. People be going through stuff. And they share their story. They share their struggle. And people can relate. And that's what makes people like them. And so my husband, he's still kind of learning. I'm kind of really taking this journey, and I'm just kind of taking him along with me. That's kind of how it's working. So when it comes to him saying, oh, it sounds like you complaining. Hey, look, this is what today is. This is what today is about, and I'm expressing whatever is going on today. And that's okay. Because if people rocking with you, they're going to rock with you, whether you're having a good day or a bad day or a phenomenal day. Those are the real ones, the day ones. The ones you want to keep. The ones you want to hold on to. Alright. This toast is almost done. Let me put all these things away while I'm waiting for it to come out the toaster. Well, I still need this for my eggs. But the rest of this stuff goes away. What did I do with the butter? Did I put the butter away? Oh, here it is, right in my face. So, it's all right. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope that I'm hoping that you were able to get something out of it, something that you can take with you on your content creation journey. And, just keep looking into what people are doing. That's how you find out. That's how you get to know. That's how you get in the know. All right. So we got our toast done. About to slap a whole bunch of butter on here because he likes a lot of butter on his toast because he wants his toast to get soft. He like, make sure you put a lot of butter on my toast. So that's what we about to do, y'all. Butter and jelly. I forgot to get the jelly out, but the butter is the most important part because when you put your butter on right when it gets out of the toaster and you let that stuff melt into the bread, it's thebomb.com. So this better be enough butter because I ain't about to just put. So yeah. But I appreciate y'all being here while I'm cooking breakfast. Like I said, all your videos don't have to be perfect. They don't all have to be about great, wonderful things going on. You can come to your subscribers and talk to them about your struggles. You don't got to tell them all your business. But it's okay to let them know, hey, today is a sucky day today. This is what happened. this is what I'm going through, and it's your choice. You choose what you want to let people know, but you don't have to let people into all of your business. Like on my last video, I was talking about, you know, my journey trying to get a job and stuff that's going on, because that's something that I'm struggling with today. Showing y'all me and Princess taking our walk and where we were walking to. So I hope that whole video is there, because I don't know what happened with the live. It was still live, but I guess it wasn't the way it needed to be. I don't know what happened. But I'll find out once it gets posted. I'm getting this jelly out so I can put some jelly on his food, on his toast. But yeah, that butter melted nicely into that bread. So hopefully he'll like it this time. I guess he don't like his stuff too crunchy. So he be wanting me to put a nice amount of butter on there so it'll be soft. Some people like their stuff crunchy. So his food is pretty much done. I'm just plating up his stuff now. So, but once he comes up here, I'm going to end the video so we can sit down and have our little breakfast together. And then I can get myself ready for the day to go out with my new friend. Cut this in half. I'm going to move this plate over here. Room to do what I need to do. So yeah, y'all, just keep us in your prayers, and I appreciate all the love and support, because we do have people who love and support us. So I'm very, very grateful. Very, very grateful for that. That's that ham. Ham is dangerous. I think pork is just a dangerous meat anyway. It be crackling and popping. Like when you make where's that knife? Did I put it in the sink out here? No, it should be out here. When you make bacon, how that stuff be popping and popping on you. Man, that bacon don't be no joke. I'm taking the outside little rind part off, or whatever you call it. That's pretty tough. Okay, got that done. Where is... I want the knife. Found it. Trey, your food is ready. So I'm just cutting this in half. Yeah. Then breakfast is served. Breakfast. Okay. Trey, your food is ready. So y'all, I'm getting ready to go ahead and make my eggs, because we gotta make them separate, because I don't eat onions and bell peppers in my eggs. and make my toast, and then I'm gonna sit down and eat. But again, I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you for being with me while I make breakfast today. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And I guess that's it. I'll see y'all on the next video. Let y'all know how my day goes with my new friend. I hope I have a nice time. I'm sure I will. I love meeting people that love Jesus. So that's what we got to go on. All right. So I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.